welcome to the channel. Thank you for the support as usual. I appreciate that a lot. Now, we all know 2020 was a very challenging time. There was the whole COVID-19. It's still going on right now. In California, we are in indefinite stay at home. So we're not allowed to leave unless you're going to work or going to pick up groceries, etc., etc. But there's still a lot of people out there, people just whatever. Anyway, so I want to talk about the shortages of 2020 as well as 2021. So there was a ton of shortages for the PlayStation 5s, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S's, as well as the graphic cards, the CPUs, pretty much just anything that's related to technology. There's going to be a shortages to it, unless it's cell phone or something that's kind of like mass produced on a larger scale, which these graphic cards should be produced the same way as well. But I don't know, man. But anyways, let's cover this. Nvidia RTX GPUs will remain in short supply until April 2020. So let's go. So we are just going to read the article and then we'll talk some more and see where you can get a good deal if you're looking for a 3090, etc. Anyway, so, and also Nvidia announced their GeForce RTX 3060 Nvidia Ampere for every gamer, 13 shader teraflops, 25 RT teraflops, 101 tension teraflops, 12 gigabytes of G6. So I don't know if it's GDDR6. So I don't know. I don't know what the 12 gigabyte of memory is. I don't know if it's GDDR6 because their 3070 has less than that. It has 8. So anyway, Nvidia has warned supply of its RTX 30 series graphics card will be low for coming months, will increase in availability not expected until at least after the first quarter of 2021. Speaking as part of the 19th annual JP Morgan Tech Auto Forum conference transcript available at Seeking Alpha. Nvidia's chief financial officer, Coletta Keres, I apologize if I messed up your name, said that keeping stock levels in line with customer demands had not been possible. Cressa noted that there is not much stock available in current and expects this to remain the case throughout Q1, which is like around January to March. I think that is Q1. Through the first quarter ending in March, hey, it means stock is likely to be short until at least April, or even longer than that. Now, the problem with, but let me finish the article because I've had some. Anyway, in order to talk about supply, we first have to discuss demand. We did have an exceptional overall holiday season, said Cress. I'm sorry. English is not my first language. I struggled with some words. We did have an exceptional overall holiday season. Gaming demand is off the charts. Over our overall Ampere architecture and ray tracing are really a true success. The demand has remained stronger for longer, so supply does remain tight at this time. We expect the overall channel inventories remaining, meaning the inventories that are with our AIC partners as well as our e-tail and retail channels will likely remain lean throughout Q1, or overall capacity has not been able to keep up with overall strong demand, and we have seen, Chris added. Nvidia assured that it is working each day to improve our overall supply situations, likely fueled by a critical Nvidia's RTX 30 series. Let me turn my phone up. Has been selling fast. Scalpers quickly caught on the demand for Nvidia's most powerful cards and cards ever, and so have been a notable problem in stranglehold on stock. There's also the question of many cards being purchased to use as cryptocurrency mining, but Nvidia admitted to not knowing if this has genuinely contributed to the demand. The issue likely to affect forthcoming RTX 3060s. So it's the same thing is going to happen to the 3060s that happened to the 3070, the 3080, and the 3090, as well as the XFX graphics card too, the 6900, 6800 XT, etc. Now, the problem is, now there's many sort of problems here. So we have scalpers, people that are buying the cards in mass and reselling it for a higher price. And I also read an article somewhere that like one of those big data mining operations over there, wherever there's one in Iceland, there's certain data mining, cryptocurrency mining around the world. Um, that the manufacturer of these graphic cards are actually selling the cards directly to them. So they don't have to go through the retail chain trying to find those cards. They're buying it straight from the manufacturer. So that creates this issue of the supply because we're not getting a lot of supply in the market because they're doing those side deals, like they're selling it directly to somebody else. So that's one of those issues. You know what I mean? So the short supply is going to continue to happen. So let's go on over here. So if you're looking for a 3090, I suggest you go to OfferUp. You can kind of talk to some of these people, and that's how I got mine for about less than the retail price. Well, out the door, I saved some money there, and yeah. So as you can see in OfferUp, the fucking market is just flooded with the 3090s. They're all over the place. The going price for the Founders Edition is around 1700. So I don't know how much the people actually got their cards for before the price hike. The only one that has not really increased the price yet is the 3090s Founders Edition. But other ones, man, those the prices are insane. Especially the Asus one, the ROG Strikes. Those are about what 1979, just the factory price without the increase. So you can go in here. You can there's like I said, there's a ton of them. So you can just find somebody that's willing to work with you that's trying to sell the card fast. I think that's what the guy was trying to do. He was trying to get rid of it as fast as possible. So he took a loss on it. Um, yeah. So like this one right here, if you wanted that one, you can kind of like say, "Hey, I'll offer you this amount of money for it." Just like this one right here. Now, Founders Edition retails at 14.99, right? So plus tax, you're looking at 16.43, roughly, depending on where you are. So you can lowball this chump right here at 1700, or you can buy this one right here for 1700. So 1700 is a really good price. You're losing about what, like $60 on the whole deal, but you know, it is what it is, depending on how bad you want it or how bad you need it. So yeah, or you can lowball him and be like, "I'll give you like 1680 for that amount of money." But let's see, there's one that sold $1700, so that's not bad. And this one was actually used, minor scratches too. So somebody probably offered him less money for that. But anyway, I'll leave it here. But the 3080s, oh, forget about 3080s, man. Forget about it. They're still asking ridiculous amount of money for it. So just forget about 3080s. Your best bet is to just try to get it from the store because there's no way of getting it from OfferUp or any one of these sites because people are just asking too much money for them. See, like this one, this guy buy it. If they paid this price $1,600, you could have just paid $400 more and get a Founders Edition. You know that makes no sense to me. For $400 more, you can get Founders Edition in 3090, but you pay $1,300 for that. But anyway, um, I hope you enjoy the video, and if so, give it a like and subscribe if you're lurking. And again, if you're lurking, I appreciate the view. So you guys have yourself a very lovely, wonderful day.